Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. I really hope you guys are doing great, and today is a very special video because we are going to be doing something that we don't normally do on this channel. There are people out there who have been telling me I only talk about nursing, how to come to the UK as a nurse, or medical related jobs. Why don't you talk about other opportunities that are there in the UK for people who are not in the medical profession? I heard you guys, okay? Some of you are nurses who have relatives in other professions and you would like them to see if there are opportunities for them in the UK. So I don't know much about it, honestly. I only talk about nursing jobs because that's how I came, and I can share my experience and I know about the updates that keep happening. But for other non-medical related jobs, I honestly don't know much. I may have had something here and there, but I wanted to bring someone who has experience in that field, who has migrated to the UK using that way of visa sponsorship. All right, so Sarika, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for taking your time to come and share the information with us. If you don't mind, you just tell us about yourself, a little bit of introduction.
Okay, so first of all, thank you very much, Nancy. Thank you for inviting me to your channel. So a little bit about myself. So I am Sarika. I come from India. I'm born and brought up in India. I moved to the UK in 2010. So I'm here for a long time now. I moved to my company and I was working in IT, where I have performed different kind of roles from top till the bottom, or bottom from the top. And during my free time, I have also started making videos like yourself. So I make videos helping students to get internship or scholarship, or even job related, how they can find job directly from their own country, whether they are from Africa, India, Pakistan, or anywhere else. And name of my channel is Your Knowledge Buddy. So that's all about me.
Great. All right, thank you so much. I'm also going to leave a link for your YouTube so people can follow you, and you guys need to check out her channel. It has great information. All right, so I have some questions that people have been sending me because I don't know anything about people moving here for other non-medical jobs, but I think you do. So I have some questions that I'm gonna ask. Do you mind telling us, apart from the medical jobs, what other job opportunities are there where people can get tier 2 sponsorship?
Okay, so just for your audience, in UK, we have something called a shortage occupation list. So what does it mean? It means there's a huge demand for certain jobs, but they don't have enough people. So if your job lies in shortage occupation list, it means you have a high chances of getting sponsorship from a UK licensed sponsor directly from your own country. You don't even need to come to UK to find a job. Okay, so few examples. I can provide you the link of where you can view the whole of the shortage occupation list. Few examples, like in IT, if you are a part of IT and if you are into technical roles of IT, there's a huge demand. Say if you're say a cloud engineer, say you are into a data analyst or data scientist, or if you are a developer in any language, you have a high chance to get shortlisted. And if you have around say 3 years of experience is considered good. So if you have around 3 years of experience, of any year, any 3+ experience is considered good when you apply for the job. So what you guys can do is, you need to find out who are the sponsored company who can sponsor visa. So not all the companies in the UK can sponsor visa. Only those companies who are registered with the UK government, they are called as licensed sponsors. Okay. Only licensed sponsors can sponsor your visa. Okay. At the moment, there are around 46,000 companies who have registered themselves with the UK government.
That's a lot.
So first job, like I said, is IT is in huge demand. And as you know from Nancy, if you are a nurse, you're a doctor, and the hottest on the news is carer. If you are a carer, now carers will be added in the shortage occupation list from 15th of Feb. So if you are a carer, if you got any experience in carer, you will be in demand. So if you are already in the UK as a student, you can apply. If you are already on dependent visa, you can apply. Preference will be given to the UK candidates. However, if they don't manage to fulfill that 40,000 gap, they will be looking at international applications as well. So make sure you keep applying here. So how can you apply? So there are plenty of recruitment agencies, which again, to provide to Nancy. You can look at the list. I've already covered a detailed video on it. And then you can also apply on the famous job sites yourself, like start with NHS, start with all the care homes, start with LinkedIn, and start with the other job sites like Reed, Indeed. These are the big platform where you can apply directly. Okay.
Yes.
So that was the second job example. Third one, let's talk about finance and banking a little bit. Yeah, because I get lots of questions myself. So I'm sure you also get a lot of questions.
Yes, I have.
So in the UK market, so if you are a fully CA, like a chartered accountant, and if you are, say, ACCA qualified or you are a CMA qualified, then you are considered as fully certified. If you don't have this certification, then it is very difficult for you to break into the finance and banking industry of UK market. If you are a investment banking, you will have no problems at all. So irrespective of whichever country, if you are into finance banking, and if you have like 3 or 5 years of experience, your experience will be counted. However, say in Africa, if you're working in a bank where you have a retail kind of experience, retail banking or any sales kind of banking, I have seen people struggling. Yeah, because those kind of skill sets are not considered niche in the UK market. So you may not see companies providing you visa sponsorship from your own company. Okay. So just a tip for your audience, if at all you want to work in the UK in the finance and banking industry, consider getting certified in CA, CFA, CIMA, ACCA. These kind of certifications are widely accepted, and they are top companies who are recruiting and they need people. So last year, from my memory, I know, for example, PwC UK was hiring and they had sponsored maximum number of candidates, KPMG, Deloitte, and Goldman Sachs. So those are the big companies who are still recruiting. So make sure you go and check out those careers pages. And if you are the right candidate, make sure you apply.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so I have given 3 examples. Do you want to ask any more example of different kind of role?
Yeah, a lot of people have been asking me about people like teachers. Do you have anything for teachers?
Yeah, so first of all, if you are a teacher and in science, so it's like maths, bio, physics, chemistry, it is in shortage occupation list. You can check it out. So if you are in that kind of teaching experience, what you need to do, like I said, you need to apply only with those companies who are licensed sponsors. So that will be provided in the video description. You need to go and find out who are the licensed sponsors in your area or in your field, and you need to check out their either LinkedIn page or careers page. So if you're in science, yes, you have a chance. In the UK, however, what I have seen, if you have a certification called as QTS, then you are given more preference. However, that is not a legal requirement because you already are expert in your science field. So any experience in the science field is still considered good. So you can again start applying for the jobs in the famous job sites, like I said now, LinkedIn, Reed, Indeed, ukhire.com. So there are plenty of job sites. So the process is simple. Apply for the jobs who are registered with the UK Home Office on the different job sites. They will call you, interview you. If you are the right candidate, they will give you a job offer and they will give you a certificate of sponsorship, which is enough for them to apply your skill visa, or you can apply your own skill visa. So in short, that's the process.
All right. Thank you so much. So do you know how much they can spend on the process? Like this person who's applying for the job, how much money are they going to spend until they get here?
Okay, so first of all, if you are lucky enough and if you have managed to find a job with top big companies, they do everything on their own. So you don't have to even spend a single money. Okay. So example of say the IT companies or the finance and banking companies that I was talking about now, I know they cover all the costs. And also they cover in most of the cases also for your dependents. Because the moment you get a skill visa, it means your dependents can also come with you. And the big companies, they also cover all the costs for them. However, if you have managed to find a job offer from a medium-sized company or a small-sized company, then what they say, hey, we are giving you a job offer and we are giving you a certificate of sponsorship, which is enough for you to apply your own visa.
For your own visa,
then in that case, what you need to do is then you will have to pay for the visa application form. You will have to pay for the NHS health surcharge. Okay. So If your COS, certificate of sponsorship, is for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, depend on that, the cost will vary. Okay.
Yeah.
So say if your COS is for 5 years, then you need to pay the national health surcharge for 5 years.
5 years. Yeah.
Yeah. So say for 1 year, it's say 600 something, 600 pound. You need to multiply that into 5. And plus the visa application charge, say it's around 600. It's not more than that, 600 to 700 maybe. So just add 107 pounds. So the total cost will be healthcare and surcharge for 5 years plus your visa cost. So that will be your cost. And then the same cost will apply for your dependents as well.
Yeah. But I think it's still a good deal because you have the job and that money will still come back to you.
Definitely. So I'm going to tell for your audience, whoever for a long-term plan, definitely whatever job you are getting with visa sponsorship, irrespective of whether your company is applying or you are applying, whether the salary is less or more, just take this opportunity, because in the long term, this is a good opportunity for anyone to come and settle. The moment you get a skill visa, you can get your indefinite leave to remain, which is also called as your permanent residency on the skill visa, both for yourself and also your dependents.
Okay, great. And we've also talked about the websites where they can apply. So are there agents that are helping people to apply for these jobs, or do they have to apply for themselves directly?
Okay, so first of all, because I also get the same kind of question. So first of all, if you are into a medical field, like say nurses, or you are a doctor, or you are say a carer, there are lots of good agencies out there. And you can, from my video description, you can check out and you can reach out to them, or you can register with them. They don't charge you any money. They are going to help you out throughout the whole process. Now, let's talk about non-medical field, like say IT jobs or teachers jobs and all. So they are agencies, but those agencies are also on the same job sites like I talked about, say LinkedIn, Read, Indeed, CW Jobs, so and mastodon.com. So if you registered with this job sites, it means your profile will be shared with all the agencies. You don't even have to reach to the agency. They will find you. So what I encourage people is make sure you have your account everywhere. Update your CV write it properly. Your CV, your title, and all these recruiters, they will reach out to you if you are the right candidate for any kind of job openings they have.
Yeah. Okay, great. So how long does the process take from the application until they get to the UK?
Okay, so first of all, finding a job is not easy. Okay, let me be frank. So being in UK, if I have to change a job now, I know it will take me say 2 to 3 months. Because you prepare mentally, you need to sharpen your skills and then also update your CV. So it's going to be hard. So first of all, I don't want to discourage anyone here. So finding a job wherever you are, it's not easy, it's difficult. But prepare yourself. You can prepare your journey. Prepare CV. Look at the job description. First of all, read all the job description. Make sure if you are having 80% of the skills which is asked in the job description, then only apply. If you don't have those skills, and if you apply, then there's a high chances for you to get rejected.
Okay.
So that is the first thing. And say if you happen to find a job, you are being called for interview, there will be a couple of rounds in the interview. So after interview, if they give you a job offer in COS, if the company is applying or you are applying, the day you put forward your application online through the UK government site, it takes 3 working days, 3 weeks for the visa process to happen. 3 weeks. And during that 3 weeks, if your all documents are provided correctly, and it might happen very quickly. And for say, if you have missed out some documents, then it may take longer. So I will say 3 weeks is more than enough, because that is the duration which is mentioned in the UK Home Office.
All right. Just a question that I just remembered. I know for medical staff, they always want us to do the English exam. Is there such a requirement for the other job opportunities?
Okay. So first of all, for skilled visa, it's not mandatory for you to have an IELTS. So what the UK government says, you have 2 options to prove your English language proficiency. Either you can submit your IELTS exam certificate, or there's something called as NARIC. The new website is ECCTIS. Okay. Again, I have a dedicated video on it. I'm going to provide the link so that you can watch it. What you need to do is you need to create your account in ECCTIS. submit your documents like your degree, your transcripts, it means all semester mark sheet, and one more letter which is very important, which is called MOI, which is medium of instruction language, okay, which you need to get it from your university. So say your head of your dean or university will be writing, hey, this student was a student in my university and was studying this, and all the studies were done in English, and then put a stamp of your college or whatever, and that is document is called as MOI, and you need to upload that when you create your account with ECCTIS.
Okay.
Then what they do is they compare your certificates and your degree, and then of course they will contact your college, university, and then they will compare whether it's equivalent to UK English or not. And if they're happy, they will issue a certificate called as English language comparability. It means your English was same as UK. So you don't need to give any IELTS exam. However, this is a paid service. Yeah. So I don't know the current cost. Maybe it's £70 or something where you need to pay, and they will do after that. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think we just covered everything within a very short time. Is there any other tips that you would like to add, maybe for someone who's looking to apply?
Okay, so first, I'm going to tell you from my experience and also from what I'm hearing from people. The common mistake that I've seen people they are doing is they're applying for all the jobs with the same CV. You should never do that. That is the common mistake. What you should do is you need to tailor your CV based on the job description. For example, let me explain that. Okay. So say I have 15 years of experience, and in 15 years, I have done so many jobs in IT. Yeah. But say I'm applying for a developer role. Yeah. So in the job description, there's one skill they're asking me is about developer role. In my master CV or CV that I have, I got 15 other things. The hiring manager, they are not interested to see all the 15 things. They are just interested to see one thing, which is about a developer role.
Yeah, that's true.
What you need to do is keep your master CV, but don't apply with your master CV. Take a copy of your master CV and tailor it. So if you read in the job description, they are only asking about your developer role, then explain that developer role in detail. Which project you worked, how did you work, what was the team size, what was your exactly roles and responsibilities, which technologies did you use. So expand that. So your 80% of your CV should be based on the job description that you're reading, and 20% you can include more stuffs from your master CV. Yeah. So this is one example. So the second job that you are applying, you read about, say it's a tester job. So in your 15 experience, like I have also done, say, as a tester job. But when I am applying for that, I cannot apply with my master CV because they're asking for testers. So again, expand that job description and write in your own words of how and what you worked as a tester. So you're tailoring your CV to the job description.
The job description. Okay.
So this is I think the common mistake which everyone is doing. So I think if you follow this, you may have a less rejection. So this is I guess I want to add at the moment.
All right. Thank you so much, Sarika, for coming and sharing that information with us. Like I mentioned, I'm going to leave a link to her YouTube, and the links she said she's going to send me, I will leave them there as well. Yeah, thank you so much for coming and sharing with us.
Thank you for inviting me. If there are any more questions, I'm going to read the comments as well. If there's something not clear, I'm more than happy to even reply to people, and we can connect again in the future if there are more questions as well.
All right. Thank you so much. Lots of information there, guys. I am really glad that she agreed to spend the time with us and explain really well to us about how you can come to the UK using other pathways apart from healthcare professionals. So please remember to go to her channel, check it out. There is loads of videos there with a lot of useful information. Remember to subscribe to her channel, and you can even tell her you came from here just so she knows. And yeah, I really hope that you guys are gonna share the video with people in your family or your friends or even neighbors who would benefit from the information that we have talked about. Please put it into good use. She also shared very important tips with us, tips that I didn't know and I may put into use in future. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Kindly share, subscribe, like, comment, and all of that, because it's helping me to grow my channel. And that way we're gonna reach more people with the kind of information that we talk about in this channel. Okay? So thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right? Bye.